Hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting video on our channel. Today, we have a very interesting topic that is tailored for developers, system administrators and DevOps engineers. We are tackling the question of how to containerize a legacy Java war application using Docker and deploy it to AWS ECS. So, if you've been wrestling with this, you're in the right place. Let's get right to it. Before we jump right into the process, it's important to understand Docker and AWS ECS. Docker allows us to package up an application with all its libraries and dependencies into a standardized unit for software development. AWS ECS, on the other hand, is a highly scalable, high-performance container management service that supports Docker containers. Essentially, ECS lets you run Docker applications on a scalable cluster. Understanding these components will help you to grasp the purpose and benefits of containerizing your legacy Java war applications, leading to smoother deployments and less headache with dependencies. Now, let's first discuss how to containerize your legacy Java war application. Start by creating a Docker file, which is a text document that contains all the commands to assemble an image. It could look something like this: Docker file from Tomcat 9.0 JDK8 Corretto copy ./your app.war/usur/local/tomcat/webapps/here. We are using a Tomcat image that comes with Corretto 8, an Amazon-supported Java development kit. We then copy our war file into the web apps directory of the Tomcat container. Then, you can build your Docker image using the command docker build your app. This command will create a Docker image named your app based on the instructions in your Docker file and the current directory. Now that you've containerized your application, let's talk about deploying it to AWS ECS. We will assume that you already have an AWS account and the AWS CLI installed and configured on your system. 1. First, push your Docker image to the Amazon Elastic Container Registry with these steps. First, create a new repository in ECR via AWS console or using AWS CLI. AWS ECR create repository name your app. B. Once created, authenticate Docker to your ECR registry. AWS ECR get login password region your region. Docker login username AWS password stored in your AWS account it.dkr.ecr.your-region.amazonos.com. C. Build your Docker image. Docker build your app. D. Tag your image to match the repository name. Docker tag your app latest your AWS account it.dkr.ecr.your-region.amazonos.com/your app latest. Finally, push this image to your newly created AWS repository. Docker push your AWS account it.dkr.ecr.your-region.amazonos.com/your app latest 2. Now, navigate to the AWS ECS console. Create a new task definition with the image you pushed to ECR and specify the required resources. 3. Next, create an ECS cluster and define the services that determine the number of task instances for your application. 4. Finally, review and create your service. AWS will take care of the rest, deploying your tasks and managing their life cycle. And that's it. You've successfully containerized a legacy Java war application using Docker and deployed it to AWS ECS. I hope this step-by-step guide was helpful and you're now more comfortable with the process. Remember, Docker and AWS ECS are powerful tools that can greatly simplify application delivery and deployment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. If you have any questions or run into any trouble, drop a comment below. Happy coding, and we'll see you in our next video.